Welcome to Some Guy's Garage. This is my favorite light that Dewalt makes. This is the DCL050, and they've quietly done something to this light that made me go out and buy a second one. But we'll take a look at the lights and then I'll let you know kind of the differences between these two models. It is still the DCL050, but there is a subtle difference that really makes the new one worth quite a bit more. And we'll do some basic measurements on the light output from these lights as well today. So first, let me walk you through some of the features of these lights. They use the same style grip as most of the Dewalt tools. So it's a very comfortable grip and it uses a trigger pull to adjust the brightness. These ones in particular have two brightnesses. There's a high setting and a low setting, and you just press the trigger to cycle through those settings. The head also tilts, so you can tilt it forward and tilt it backwards to light up the various areas that you might be working in. It's nice that you can set it up on a shelf and kind of aim it down if you want, or if you're on the ground, you can aim it up, and it'll just sit on the battery without falling over or anything like that, and are able to aim it in all sorts of directions and just stays put like that. They also come with a hanging hook. So a lot of people don't know this, but if you pull on the hook at the top, there's a swivel hook, so you can actually hang this light as well and use it just as a hanging light rather than setting it on its base, which opens up some more possibilities. But a lot of people don't know that if you give that hook a pull, it'll actually come out and let you hang this light on a variety of things. So the other good thing about these lights is the runtime. On a 5 amp hour battery, you get hours out of them. So they're a fairly bright light, but you also get a lot of runtime using the 5 amp hour or even a 2 amp hour battery, which makes them quite useful. It's the regular batteries you already have, and it's just the right amount of light to, under a car hood or doing a little bit of construction work, light up that particular area that you need. It's not going to light up an entire room, but it's good for work area light if you're working in a darker space. And so this is where Dewalt silently updated the light. The old one was 500 lumens on high and 250 lumens on low. The new one is now 1,000 lumens on high and 500 lumens on low. And you can see here they have slightly different LEDs. So they updated the LEDs to make it a bit brighter. But what that means is the new one is a fair bit brighter than the old one, almost twice as bright. But we'll measure that here today. The way you can tell them apart though, if you're trying to buy one of these, is the old ones are type 1 and the new ones, this one in particular says type 12, but type 2 essentially. So if you get the type 2 or 12 version, it's going to be the brighter one, whereas the older type 1s are the dimmer version. But you're seeing these go on sale for $50 these days, and at that price it's really just a great bargain for a lot of light. So what I have here on my phone just in front of you is a simple light meter. It's using just the sensor built into the phone, but it should be enough to illustrate the difference. On the right I have the old version, on the left I have the new version. So when I put the old version on high, we get a reading of around 600 lux at this distance. And then on medium, or the lower setting, about 324 lux at this distance. So we'll turn that off, let it stabilize again here back to ambient. And we're back down to 23-ish or so lux, so just the ambient light in this room. And we'll turn on the other one here. And just give it a moment to stabilize. And as you can see, over 1100, 1300 lux, which is more than double the old one. And then on the half setting, we get 877 lux. So even on the medium setting, the new light is brighter than the old one on the high setting, as would be expected. But with the high setting, we get even more output, making the new one quite a bit more useful. Anyway, that's just a quick look at the DCL050 handheld light. Highly recommend this, especially if you can get it on sale. It's a really good deal. And the new one, the Dewalt just silently improved this without increasing price or doing anything else that normally tool manufacturers do. So for once, more performance without any downsides really. Anyway, that's all for today. If you have any questions about either of these, let me know in the comments below. If you aren't already subscribed, please consider it. And as always, thanks for watching.